Hello, welcome to my channel or welcome back. My name is Alyssa and I have an update for you on my Expand Those Pans project pan. So if you want to know more about it, then please keep watching. Expand Those Pans is a project that was started by Dora, who is Fuchsia Soul here on YouTube. Basically, you hit pan in an eyeshadow and then most people just kind of move on and try to hit pan in other shades. And you don't necessarily come back to use those shades again. So she came up with this brilliant idea to specifically roll in shades that have pan and then expand the pan. So the way I do it is I do 3 eyeshadows at a time that already have pan, or you're gonna notice sometimes they're special cases. And then I use them 10 times and I report back on, how it is, how it went, and roll in some new shades. So I actually, with this look, finished the 10 uses for the 3 shades. It was not the most cohesive kind of color story. I mean, I made it work, okay? I discovered that oranges and greens can go together, but I was getting maybe a little bit tired of the combination, all right? So I'll show pictures and all on the screen with befores and afters. The first one that I brought in was this shade from my Ulta palette. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna show the inside. I'm just gonna show the picture because I don't want spoilers for you with my Pan That palette. So the 5th shade, which is this dark shimmer, slightly green shade. Basically the shimmer, as soon as you start doing anything, the shimmer just kind of goes away and it's just this muddy gray green type of color. So yeah, it's lovely. But I have used a good bit of it. A lot of it had shattered before I brought it in. So when I was expanding the pan, just, it's like I hit pan and then like it just started to, not hold together as well. So did the 10 uses. I mostly like to use it, and I did today, although I have some other shadows layered with it to make it more green because I want it to actually be green. And I kind of use it like in this part of my eye as like a little smoking out type of shade because it is so just murky that it doesn't really have much of a color. So I think of it like a dark gray. Then I had my NYX pigment. So this is one of those like special case type things where there's no pan, but I do want to make sure I'm using my pigments as well. And I figure I can do weights for these, so it's fine. So when I brought this in, it was 14 and 5,500 grams. Now it is 14 and 3,900 grams. If I can, I will try to link to the short. I'm not sure if it's up yet though. I have a short where I used this pigment as well as, I used both of these pigments on my nails, and the gold one definitely turned out a little better than the green. I guess. This one was more sparkly, so I'm always gonna prefer sparkly, but it's still not as sparkly as it appears on like my eyes. So I think I'm just gonna save it for my eyes just because it's so pretty. It feels wasted a little bit with the nails. And the green was fine, but it wasn't anything remarkable. But that did help me get, some more use out of it. But yeah, so I mean, using 1/10 of a gram, and do I know how much this started with? No, I can't say. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, it's 1 3/10 grams. So the fact that I used over 1/10 of a gram in 10 uses, knowing that someone's nail, so it was more. Yeah, not bad. All right. Then I had a single eyeshadow called Centerfold from ColourPop. And this one, when I brought it in, it was 3 and 6,500 grams, and now it is 3 and 6/10 grams. So 0.05 of a gram, not a huge difference, but it does pack a good punch. It still works well. So the pigment I put on my lid, but then I did put a little bit of stuff over top, but I feel like you can still, like the brightness of the green is mostly that pigment. So, it does have that nice pop. And then the orange, the centerfold is what you're seeing out here. So, I really do, I did a look yesterday where I did this orange and then I did a pink as well, like here. And I had plans though for my lid, but otherwise I feel like I almost want to do a different kind of look. So I need to plan for the orange and pink with a different kind, the lid I was thinking of another time. So either I'll use the centerfold shade or I might use like some other oranges that I have, but like that color combination was actually really fun for me to see. And anything that helps me use orange more is always a plus. All right, now it is time for me to randomly roll in 3 new shades to use 10 times. Okay, so I don't know what was going on with the shades a bit. When I had, so Festival, fine, although I haven't looked yet, but I'm gonna assume that that's correct. But okay, so that'll be in here for my Weekend Festival palette. Vivid 10, that one, I do have a pan on that shade, so yeah, we're fine. But then the Vivid 3, I don't have a pan on, and I was trying to figure out, I'm like, no, because they kind of, my Vivid shades got a little like mixed around, but it would have been one of the, I'm pretty sure it's this shade, and there's no pan, so I don't know why it was on there. Super Zoom also came up, and I don't have a pan on, I'm sorry, I have a pan on that one, but that shade I've decluttered from my collection, so yeah, that shouldn't have been there. So I went ahead and did another one, and I got another festival shade. So let's see, I got 19 and 20, so 5, 10, 15, oh, okay, so the gold shade and the brown shade. That is fine. So let me swatch these colors, and you can see, again, I don't have a cohesive color story with these 3, but that's okay. I've already realized that the blue can work well with my eyeshadow rotation shades I have. I might I just put in there for now because I ran out of room in my other palette. So I might use it with that. Once I'm done with these, if I still have uses on this, then I will, just put in something else. It's fine. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can give this video a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to my channel if you want to see the update for these shades. Until my next video, I hope you'll be doing well, and I'll see you then. Bye.